She was the ultimate 60s screen goddess. An Oscar winner, a rebel, a beauty who turned down Bond and walked away from fame. But at 85, a single photo of Julie Christie in East London sent the internet into a spiral. What happened to the icon who once ruled Hollywood? Her story is raw, emotional, and nothing like you imagined. Try not to gasp as we unravel the final haunting chapter of a life lived entirely on her own terms. Julie Christie wasn't just a movie star. She was a cultural force. An Oscar-winning actress, a fearless fashion icon, and one of the few women in Hollywood bold enough to reject superstardom at its peak. She once turned down the chance to be a Bond girl, dismissed fame as chewing gum stuck in your hair, and vanished from the limelight when the world still wanted more. Now at 85, Julie Christie's life has taken a turn no one saw coming, and the truth behind her quiet, hidden final years is more powerful than any film she ever made. Born in 1941 in colonial Assam, India, to British parents, Christie's childhood was marked by instability. After her parents' separation, she was sent to England and placed with a foster mother so she could attend school. Even as a young girl, she showed fierce independence and wit. Once expelled from a convent school for telling an inappropriate joke, that spirit carried her into the world of acting, where she quickly rose to fame after attending drama school in London. By the mid-1960s, Julie Christie had become a household name. Her role in Darling earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress, followed by unforgettable performances in Dr. Zhivago, Fahrenheit 451, and Shampoo. But unlike many of her peers, Julie never craved celebrity. She hated the attention, famously likening it to having gum stuck in her hair, annoying and impossible to shake off. By the late 1970s, Christie made a radical choice. She bought a farm in rural Wales, retreated from the chaos of Hollywood, and embraced a quieter life. It was a bold move that stunned fans and studios alike. She never officially retired but became increasingly selective with her roles, choosing authenticity over applause. Her personal life reflected the same nonconformity. After a high-profile relationship with actor Warren Beatty, she found lasting love with British journalist Duncan Campbell. They lived together for nearly 30 years before quietly marrying in 2007 in a secret ceremony in India, telling no one until afterward. But behind the scenes, Julie Christie faced a devastating personal struggle. In recent years, she has been battling autobiographical amnesia, a rare condition that makes it increasingly difficult for her to recall details of her own life. "It makes learning lines very difficult," she once admitted, which is why she has stepped away from the screen almost entirely. Her hauntingly real portrayal of an Alzheimer's patient in Away From Her now feels even more poignant. It wasn't just acting, it was lived experience. These days, Christie divides her time between her farm in Wales and a modest home in East London, often spotted without makeup or any hint of celebrity. Just an ordinary woman leading an extraordinary life behind the veil of simplicity. On July 23, 2024, a candid photo of her outside a laundromat in East London went viral. Silver-haired, makeup-free, and visibly aged, she was nearly unrecognizable to those who remembered her as a 1960s screen siren. The image stirred deep emotions online. "What happened to Julie Christie?" people asked. But perhaps that photo said everything. It was her final performance, a declaration of truth in a world addicted to filters and fame. Julie Christie's story isn't just a tale of fading stardom. It's a masterclass in dignity, autonomy, and courage. She walked away from the very thing that made her famous, choosing a life of substance over spectacle. And in doing so, she redefined what it means to be a legend. What part of Julie's journey moved you the most? Her fearless career choices, her quiet love story, or her powerful withdrawal from the spotlight? Let us know in the comments. Like this video if her story touched your heart, and subscribe for more powerful, untold stories from the stars you thought you knew.